Welcome back to Copy Trading on YouTube. Today's video is called eToro, Watchlist and Buying Stocks. In this video, I'm going to go and search for more stocks that I can add to my watch list. So a watch list is just a section on eToro where you can add stocks. So you can have a list of stocks that you're watching for a good price to buy. So I'm going to do the same thing as I did in the last video to research stocks that are below the RSI 30 line. Okay, the percentage of the RSI model like I showed in my last video, but I can go quickly through that again. So how do I find stocks? I go to my favorite stock screener, FinViz. Okay, so I'm looking for new stocks today to to add to my portfolio. While I have one stock already in my portfolio, which is COST is Costco, and I'm going to invest $300 in this, but I'm going to buy it 2 times to see if I get better prices. Okay, so don't always buy. You don't have to buy your stock all at once. So I'm going to split it up into 2 trades. So I have this trade by Costco. When the market opens in like 18 minutes. So this is going to buy half of the amount that I invested in Costco when the stock market opens. Okay. And Costco is up pre-market. So that's why I'm leaving this stock up to buy, and then we'll see maybe later on in the day or tomorrow I'll buy the other $150 off Costco. Okay, but I explained that in the last video. So I'm going to search for stocks, okay, to buy. Okay, so what I do is I go to finviz.com, I go to screener, and then I'm looking for high cap companies. So you just see here in the descriptive section, all you need to change is I start off with the mega. So the biggest capital worth companies. Okay, so if you multiply their number of stocks by how much each stock is worth, gives you their market cap. So I'm looking at mega first. I click on mega, and all I go is to the technical section and I use the RSI. That's all I use. Remember, if it's below 30%, it's a good time to buy because it's oversold. And if it's above 70%, it's a good time to sell because it's overbought. Okay. So I explained that in my last video, but it's simple as that. So I start off with 10 because it's the lowest. Okay. So it's the best time to buy in the RSI model, the lowest point. So I click on that. On the mega stocks, nothing. I go to 20, nothing. Okay. And then I go to 30, boom. There's one mega stock there, and it's called Tesla. Okay. I'm going to add this stock to my watch list, but also I go to stock screener. So I go after stock screener, I go to a website here. I have it here. It is stockcharts.com. It's a free website. So I just go into this and I put in the stock name. So it's Tesla, Tesla, and go. Okay, and this is a free website that will show you the RSI model. And that's just loading up there. So Tesla there. There we go, Tesla. Okay, so it's on the NASDAQ. And I click into the charts here. And there we go. We have the free chart. So up here at the top, you can see the RSI model here. So this is the stock price. You can see it's coming way down. Tesla's coming way down in price. I did my research. Remember, you put into Tesla's stock price and you look at the news and you watch videos online on YouTube to see what other people are saying about the stock. But the problem is with Tesla, it's come down, but I'm going to do the research on that maybe in a later video. I'm not going to buy Tesla today. I mightn't buy it, but I might. But I'm going to add it to my watch list because it's something that I'm interested in buying. It's a mega stock. You can see here it's near that 30 line. It's just below it, the 29.58. But if I go to Tesla stock price on Google, it's Tesla is pre-market, it's up 1.34%. Okay, so it's up $8 pre-market, But let's see if it drops more today. You can see over the 5 days it dropped, 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 but it might be starting to recover. But you see over 1 month it's dropping. 6 months, you can see that it's dropping, dropping, dropping. So I'm going to add this to my watch list on eToro to watch this stock because I want to watch this stock to see if it's going to come down. I get it at a better price, but it's still at a good price now because it's near that 30. It's just below the 30 line, but I'd like to see it drop a little more before I buy it. I did my research. I put in Tesla stock price, and the problem is there is going to be the Tesla stocks are dropping. I read all the news because of the drop in IT stocks in America, and there's a fear in the stock market that interest rates are going to rise in America and inflation is going to happen. So people are selling off their NASDAQ shares and taking some profit at the moment because they're looking, even though Biden did release a package to help with what's going on in the world of 1.8 billion, but still people have fears of inflation. So stock prices have come down on tech stocks and Tesla, etc. And also there is a shortage of chips in the world that Tesla and Neo and electric vehicles use to run their systems. So that Tesla's factory had to close for 2 days because I had no chips to make the cars. So just to chip the brain of the computer or the brain of the car, there's a shortage of chips. So you read all that news, you go to YouTube and just type in Tesla stock price and use the wisdom of the crowd and find out what other people are saying about this stock. Okay, so I'm watching this drop. I'd like to see it drop a little more and then I get in and buy it. But I might buy it today, but for me, I'm going to add this to my watch list. So your watch list on eToro is simple to use, okay? So it's already populated with stocks here, okay? When you come in here, but what you have to do is remove these stocks these are populated already. You'll have a big list of about 10 that's already populated on eToro. But remove these, okay? Remove the ones that you're not using, but Tesla's already there, so I'll leave that. That's in my watch list. So when I come to my watch list here, I can check the prices here. I can check where it's going there, how many people are buying, etc. And it's easy to manage. Okay, so I added Tesla there. It was already there, so I just left it. So I'm gonna go look for another stock today. So you can see on the mega stocks there, there is yeah, I go back to the descriptive part, and so mega cap companies. So I buy the largest companies for the long term strategy, that the biggest cap companies that everyone knows, and there's more investment and more volume buying this stock and companies that you know and that you're interested in, and everyone knows, and they have emotional attachment to Tesla because everyone knows the Tesla car. So it's the only mega cap company there that's below the RSI of 30. So next I go to large. Okay, so when I click on large, I start off, I go back over the technical and I check on 10. So I'm looking for the lowest, so the best price stock. So there's nothing there for 10, 20, nothing there for 20. Well, Costco is there, but I've already bought Costco, so I did a video on that already. So brilliant. I'm gonna go to 30, okay? So the next stock I'm looking at, so you can see all of these big companies here. There's 2 pages. So look at companies that you can relate to, or you're interested in buying, or that you know about when you're starting off. Best companies that you know or use or have interest in. Lots of companies there to pick from. Domino's Pizza, Dollar General. I go to the next page, and you can see here some really good stocks. Ferrari. Okay. And one other stock I'm looking at here that I'm interested in, that I've got knowledge of and traded before, is Neo. Okay, so what I do next is I go to stock charts, I put in Neo. So click on Neo, and there we can see it's like Tesla. It it's down near the 29.228 line. So I'm going to be watching Tesla and Neo for a better buy price. It dropped it's at $38 now, but it dropped like down to $31 there on Friday. So that would have been a great price to buy, but it might even drop below the 30 mark. So these are stocks I'm going to watch. So I'm going to add NEO to my watch list first, and then I'm going to go and research the stock. So all you do is type into NEO and you click in on eToro and you go to NEO, and we'll let that load up there. Just double click on the picture there. So NEO, and there here on the right hand side beside the trade button, you can see add to watch list. So I already NEO added to watch list. Click on that button and it'll add to watch list. So I have two stocks now that are a really good price. They're under the 30 RSI model, like I explained it in the first video. So them two stocks I'm going to watch. But now I got to do some other research, right? I go to NEO price prediction. I want to see what the analysts are saying about the stock. Okay, so I just click into Google Neo price prediction. Okay, and the website I use is money.cnn.com, and I click in here and I look at what the analysts are saying. So analysts are the Wall Street analysts, and they really control the price of stock or how it's going to go or the opinion of the stock. So here are the 18 analysts offering a 12-month price forecast for Neo. They say the low is the Neo could go to in the next 12 months is $17, and the median point is 69.70, and the high is $90. Okay, so Neo is at $38 now at the moment. It's a way below the median mark. It's not even that far off the 17, so you're at the lower part of the scale here for buying, and there's a lot more chance of it going up than down here, okay? Because you're really low point here. And then you look at the current analysts' expectation, if they give a rating to the stock. So the consensus over 18 polled investment analysts is to buy in NEO stock, okay? So the analysts are saying 10 analysts are saying to buy, 6 analysts are saying to hold, and only 2 analysts are saying to sell the stock. Okay, so more analysts are saying to buy the stock. So I'm going to be watching this to see if it even comes down lower when I get it at a good price. Okay, and also you can go to Google Finance. Just click in Google Finance, and you click into this website here, and you can click in the NEO stock. NEO, just put in NEO, and it's much clearer here. You can see there's a nice chart on here. Just put in NEO there. So you can see here NEO on the New York Stock Exchange. I click in there. You can see here $38 is at the moment. See, it dropped down to 31, nearly $31 there, $32 on Friday. So I'll be looking for it to come back down to this price to maybe buy in, or if it drops below the 30. So I added to the watch list. You can see over the 6 months here, it went up to a high of like $66 at one stage, but it's coming way back down. So then you look at the reason why. You can see here the 5-year chart. It's a new enough company, but you can see here we're going to watch it to see if it comes back down. Now we look for the reason. You can look at the financials here, guys. The chart here is financials. I went through that already. The news is here. Okay, so you read these articles. Neo stock could climb to nearly $100 per share, but that was a month ago, 2 days ago. Why Neo is down? Read all these articles. So you can just go to Google also and just type in Neo stock price. So I'm wondering, why is this stock down? Okay, but I've been watching this stock myself, and I'm looking at what the reason was on the March the 4th, just last week on Monday. Neo come out with its quarterly earning report. Okay, so I just put in Neo. You can look through. You can put in Neo stock price. You can have a nice chart here, and you can go through the news articles here, read all the news articles, or you can click on the news tab here and read through all of these news articles, and go on to YouTube and check out one or two what people are saying, one or two videos of what people are saying about the stock. So I put in here Neo earning report. So that's all. Use Google to search for everything. It's all free. But let's see here. So I come down here. I'm looking for an article. So Neo stock falls on mixed earning report. Okay, so Neo came out last Monday with a mixed earning report. And I look at the website, what happened there, look at the stats, okay? So here we go. Just in this article here, Neo missed quarter 4 estimates on bottom line, but edge past top line forecast, okay? But they warned that there's a global chip shortage which will slow down production of the cars, okay? So there's a shortage of chips, the same as Tesla, and it's bringing the prices of stock down. So last Monday, Neo called the Tesla of China was seen as narrowing loss 7 cent per share from 39 cent per share a year ago, but revenue scored to 148% to $1.01 billion. So they lost. I read through this article already. They missed out on analyst expectations on earning per share, but they beat analyst expectations on revenue. So you need to read through this about how the earning report is used as a catalyst. A catalyst is just good news or bad news, but this was a mixed earning report. And also, there's a shortage of chips in the world for Neo to make its cars, so people sold off. But people also sold off because look at this rise here. There was a massive rise last just last April the 3rd last year. It was 240 per share. So if you had to buy there, you would have bought one share for $2.40. But look at it, it went way up to $66. So you can't blame investors to take profit. But a lot of people are taking a profit. So I'm going to watch to see how far this drops. I'm going to buy some Neo stocks for the future. Okay. And so I read through the news and you go to YouTube. Okay. Just go to YouTube and type in Neo stock price. I'm just gonna go back to my website. My website too is copy trading. So you can just type it in copy trading into Google, but it's copytrading.business.site is my website is here. And I have all the links to YouTube, and you can see here I explained in my last article, etc., what you have to do to buy the stocks, how I look. Okay, so step one is you set out your strategy, and I buy low, sell high. I went through this. I'll be using the RSI model to select stocks that are oversold, meaning less demand for the stock, so the stock price drops. Okay, on the RSI model chart, this will be when the stock is at least under the 30%. Remember I said underneath this 30% line here is the time to buy. It's really simple. When it's above 70 here, it's a time to sell or short the stock. But let's just go back to my website here, and I'll go to my YouTube channel. And I'm going to show you, if you're interested in Neo stock, you can come to YouTube and do the wisdom of the crowd and see what other people are going. Just don't go by one person's opinion. You got to do your own research, okay? So I always do research, but I know one YouTube channel that I follow, and it's called Marcus Gaines. And I follow this guy because I like his videos on Neo. And I watched one of his videos earlier on Neo. So if you want to go subscribe to him, you can see him here. Okay. I don't follow what he says on penny stocks. He always talking about penny stocks and stuff, but I'm not interested in. But I just use this market gains if you're following Neo. Okay. He does talk about Tesla, but you can see here he makes videos on Neo. So watch one or two videos on the stock that you're going in. That's your research, okay? Read all the news. Okay, you can see here he made a video, Neo crash is over. So he made that one day ago. I watched that. But if you just want to find whatever stock you're going in, you can just go Neo Neo stock and look at the latest video and look at just get other people's opinion. Look at channels that have a lot of subscribers, etc., and just get one or two other opinions. You're using the wisdom of the crowd, okay? So he's saying that Neo is near the bottom, that most people have sold off and etc., and it's a good time to buy, okay? And the analysts are saying it's a good time to buy, but I think Neo can drop even further. So I'm going to watch Neo stock. So do all your research like that. Very easy. Just spend your time doing your research. Come back, look at the market has opened, and I've bought my fourth stock on Costco. Remember, I put it in to buy when the market opens. I just opened a position using 25.4% of my equity with no leverage, one by leverage. Okay. So there we go. I've bought my fourth stock, guys. Okay, you'll have spread fees. This is the difference between the buy price and the sell price. Once you buy a stock, it'll be down 60 cent, 40 cent, etc. But this is just spread fees. So when you buy a stock, it's going to be lower than what you sell it straight away. That's how eToro makes it money. It's a small difference between the buy price and the sell price. Okay, so that's my fourth stock bought there. I have Tesla and Neo and other places you should watch, add to your watch list is eToro. So eToro investment, this I'm gonna add that to my watch list. Okay. So you just click on add here and eToro team. So I added that there. It should show up now when I click on this. Let's see here. Maybe I have to click into them to show you. So eToro Investments, this is where the analyst, the eToro investment team is responsible for creating, publishing, distributing professional content for investors. So they come out with news, they come out with things to expect in the market this week, what stocks are down, etc. So the professional analysts send this out. So I added to my watch list. I recommend you add it too. So a great news there to follow. And then I'm gonna also add one more. I type in Toro and eToro team, okay? And this I'm gonna follow them or add them to my watch list. This is where we eToro gives out informs and educates about different news and updates about their services. So I'm gonna add that to the watch list. You just click on there to add it. So I go back to my watch list and I have eToro investment and eToro team. And the last one I'm going to add is the stock that I just bought is Costco. So go to Costco and I'm going to add that into my watch list. So remember, have a nice clean watch list. That's all you need. You need to have is the stocks that you research so you can watch the price. So here I have eToro investment and eToro team. I have Tesla, Neo, and I'm going to be watching these stocks to see if I can get a better price. You can see here that Costco here, we're looking at the price. So today I'm going to watch these stocks. So how do I watch the stocks, the stock price? So I just put in cost stock price and into Google, and you can watch it on this map, on this easy to follow chart here on Google. But a website I like to use is finance.yahoo.com, and you just see it here. All this comes up on the search results, and I right click and open a new tab, and I'm going to watch the candlesticks on Costco because I might be buying today or I might be buying tomorrow to see how the price goes today. Okay. So the market has opened, so it's live now. We'll just let that load up. Okay. Also, I'm going to look for Neo. I'm going to watch Neo stock. Okay. I have them in my watch list. I can see the price difference is there, but I'm going to watch the candles too, and I look at them throughout the day, etc. So you can see here, this is Costco. Okay. So I'm going to just expand that up. But you can up here, I look at the 1 day interval, but I'm going to look at let's look at the 5 minutes. You can put it when I'm day trading, I look at the 1 minute chart, but I also don't use well, I use lines sometimes if I'm too focused on the candles. But the most volatility is in the first hour of the stock market. So you can watch here, down here, you'll see the volumes. So this shows you the volume. So up volume, down volume. So down here, it'll show you if there's a big bar here of green means people bought the stock. If there's a bar here with red, it means people are selling the stock. And the red candles means that people are selling the stock, and the green candles means they're buying the stock. So you can see here, Costco is coming down in price there at the moment. It might come down again, but that's fine. So I'll watch to see if you can even get a better price. But this portfolio is for the long term. I know it's a good price for the long term. I used the RSI model. So let's just leave that at 1 minute. And next stock I'm going to look at is NEO. So how do I find the charts for that? I just go NEO stock, and NEO stock price you can put in. You can watch here you can see here it's dropping and dropping. But I just go to Yahoo Finance again, and I'll have these charts open through the day, and I'll just keep an eye on them through the day. You don't have to watch them all the time. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just use full screen there. Okay, let that load up, and you can use these charts on Google. It's very easy to look at if you just want a quick look at how the charts, how the volume, how the stock price has been going at an easy glance. I like to use the 5-day chart. I can see the lowest here was 32, looks at 32.63. So I would be happy buying half of my, so I'm going to invest 300 in NEO. I'd be happy to buy half of that at $150 at $33 because it mightn't drop to 32. You can see there's 32.63. I'll just expand that up. You can see there it dropped last Friday to 32.63, but 33 would be a good point to buy there too. If it drops to 32, I might invest half of my $150 in NEO. But let's go back to eToro. Okay, you can go also do some research. Just put in NEO and learn what people are saying on the news tab here. Okay, so you can come down here and see the top ones, or you can go to all to see the latest. Such a bad month for NEO because people that bought it like at $50, $59 are down money. Okay, but it's a good time for us to buy. When the market is down, this is the time to buy and invest for the long term. Okay. Pre-market showing signs are red. Buy in the dip. People are buying in the dip. Okay. But let's see here. If we click on trade, up here at the top, you have a you have a button here, trade, where you can buy the stock at that price live, but you can also set an order. Okay. An order means that you can set a price that you would like to buy the stock at. Okay. So maybe I can set a price for half of my, if you're not going to watch the stock price, remember I said I'd be happy to buy the stock at $33. So all you put in here is the price that you'd be happy to buy the stock at. I'd be happy to buy 150 of this at $33. Remember, look at the chart to see where that low point was and just select it a little bit up from it because it'll never really mightn't get down to the 32, but you could even change this to 34. But you can see here NEO is growing, growing, growing there. It dropped down to 36, but it's starting to go up again. But just for reference, 33 would be a great price if it dropped down there. So you can set an order. So what happens? You put in the price that you're willing to buy at, how much you're going to invest. And once it gets to this price, you don't even have to watch it. Once NEO drops to $33, eToro will automatically do that trade for you. Okay. So remember, I'm going to be watching these stocks. So I'm not going to take profit or stop loss. So let's set an order at this. If I get this at $33, I will be very happy. But you can see the stock price is going up there in NEO. But let's see what is going at through there. I'm going to set an order. Okay. So what happens there? I set an order for NEO to buy at $33. It's at $38 there. So if it drops to 33, it'll buy that stock automatically, half of my investment. Okay. So you can see here that I have a pending order here. So if it drops by $5, I will execute that trade automatically. Okay. You see here I have 300 allocated. I have 288.04 in left to invest, but I can add funds there at any time. I'm 10, 11 cent profit on Costco already. I bought it at a good price, but I'm going to be watching Costco today. You can see here's at the 319, but I'm going to watch this throughout the day. And even if I wanted to set an order in Costco, I would come down here, 307. Okay, so drop to 307. So 310, I'd be happy to buy the other price at 310. So let's do it. Let's place an order so I don't even have to watch it. But I will watch it try today. Even though you put in the order, you can cancel the order and buy the stock at any time. So if that dropped to 310, I'd be happy to buy it. But if I go to Costco, I can put it in an order. Remember, I go to trade, change it to order, make sure it's on the buy position there. So I looked at the price, the Costco here. If it drops down to 310, I'm just picking it. It dropped down to 307.45, but the way it's going up now, I can't see it going to that price. Yes. So I'm just going to put 310, but I'll probably cancel this and buy it myself when I find the best price. But just for the video, if it did go down to 310, so I would be really happy if I bought it at 310. So I put in 310 here, 0.00, and I put the last 150 of the $300 that I'm going to invest for now. Take that off. I'm going to select an order. So if it drops to 310, I will buy $150 worth of stock. Okay, and I set the order, and the order is set. Okay, so that's how you can plan if you're busy with other jobs, etc., and you're not watching the stocks. But today, I have the day off, so I'm going to be watching Costco and Neo, and I'm going to be also watching Tesla. Okay, remember, do your research, like I said, on YouTube, market.cnn.com. Find your stocks on FinViz first. Go to mark the money.cnn.com, see what the analysts are saying about the price prediction over the next 12 months and what is the rating. Also, go to Google, look at the charts, look at the prices, look through all of the news, the articles over the last week, and then go to YouTube and watch one or two videos on YouTube on other people's opinions about the stock. And then lastly, you can come to eToro and you can see what people are saying in the news feed. Go to the top. You can also look at the stats for go through all of this on eToro, look through the stats, look through the charts. Everything is on eToro. You don't even need Google, but I like to use Google. I just got used to it. But you can see the stats. It's a way down. Good time to buy low, sell high. That's the plan. And you can go to the research tab and you can find out here. It's from tip ranks. It's so eToro has all the information there for tip ranks. You can see it's a moderate buy, what the price prediction is, what the analysts are saying, buy. Look through all of this, do your research, buy low, sell high, use the RSI model, use FinFiz, and for the long term, buying high cap stocks, it's a really good, and you spread your risk over 5 to 10 stocks. And for me, you're on a winning road. Okay, so I'm going to watch these stocks now and see what price they're going at. Look at Costco is going way up there in price already. So I go back to my portfolio. So if it drops again, I will buy Costco. I'm already up $1 on the 151. I'm up now 0.67. Okay, so I'm going to look soon if Costco will come back down over the next hour, and I'll buy the last 150. You can see here, this is the candles. It was gone up to 320 now, okay, 321. And to see the volume, it changes. You have to go to 1 minute or 2 minutes just to see the time. Probably look at people are buying Costco, okay. 321. Okay, so I'm going to be watching this to see if I can even get that price that I bought it at there. See if there's going to be a sell here. Look at Costco is going up in value there. It's going to 321. You can see here that I bought it at 318. Okay, so I'm up $1.10 already. Okay, but I still have 150 invest. So I'm going to watch this stock here to see if it's going to come down a little more, and I'll invest throughout the day. If you look at Costco stock price over the last 5 days, it's going up there today. You can see it's went down to 307, but it might go up and come back down, guys. But I'll be watching for it to go up and come back down a bit and then buy in again. But I'm gonna end this video and I might make a video after. See Neo there is going up to 39. So I'll be watching that to see what a good price to come in at. If it comes back down to these lows, I'll be buying today, and I'll be watching Tesla also. But I'm gonna end this video. Hope you learned loads. I have built my watch list. I'm gonna be watching these stocks today. I might invest the last 150 into Costco, and I'll be buying some Neo stock today just to see if the price comes down a little bit. And I'll be watching Tesla too. All of these stocks are starting to go up in price today. So I hope you enjoy the video. I might make more videos after if I buy more stocks. But remember, if you're new to eToro or you want to set up a second account and you want to support the channel without costing you any money, you can go to my partner link in the description, or you can go to buystocks.ai. So that's buystocks.ai. It brings you to my partner. It brings you to eToro through my partner link, and he's supporting the channel. So I'm going to be watching these stocks now, guys. I'm going to be watching for Neo to see what it does. I'm going to be watching Tesla. I'm going to be watching Costco to see can I invest the last 150 in Costco if it comes back down a bit. And also, I'm gonna be watching Neo here. So, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon on the next video. And thanks for watching. Okay, have a great day. Peace and love. Bye.